After taking into considerations, Joe Gibbs apparently made a choice on Ty Gibbs' future. On the final lap of the third overtime race at Martinsville Speedway a few weeks ago, Ty Gibbs pushed the leader at the moment, Brandon Jones, into the wall as he came out of turn 1. Whether it was done intentionally or unintentionally, what impact did it have on him, etc.? We will be talking about all of these in this video, but first, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to NASCAR Live. And without further delays, let's get started. After Jones raised the white flag, NASCAR issued a caution on the collision. The field, however, stayed still. Gibbs taking the lead, enabling Gibbs to claim his 6th victory of the year. Ty Gibbs was aware that his teammate needed to win the last regular season race at Martinsville Speedway in order to claim the Xfinity Series championship. Despite losing the lead when he spun Brandon Jones on the final lap, Gibbs still managed to win his 6th race of the season. At that moment at Phoenix Raceway, Joe Gibbs Racing would have qualified winner-take-all 4-driver championship with a pair of Toyotas if Gibbs had been satisfied with coming in 2nd place. If that is the case, why did he act that way? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more information. To Gibbs, the incident was just the result of being impulsive and acting selfishly at the wrong time. Gibbs, 20, whose grandfather is a member of the NASCAR and NFL Halls of Fame and the founder of one of NASCAR's top teams, as he explained at the Phoenix Convention Center, has had an awful week building up to his maiden national championship race due to his attempts to prevent Jones from winning in Martinsville. As Gibbs celebrated his victory, the spectators chanted, "Thank you, Grandpa." Gibbs then compared himself to Jesus when questioned about being NASCAR's newest villain. In an interview after the race, Gibbs apologized for his comments and stated he hadn't intended for them to be taken in that way. With Jones, Toyota, and JGR, who are all furious that one of their cars was taken out of the running for the championship as a result of Gibbs' action, he has gone on an apology tour. The Chevrolets Noah Gregson, Josh Berry, and Justin Allgyer are left in the race for the championship of Junior Motorsports. Since Martinsville, Gibbs' competitors and drivers from other series have been attacking him, and his more experienced JGR teammates have joined it. He has a relaxed attitude. Gregson said, "I honestly don't know what he's thinking. The kind of setting where there are no actual penalties for your acts has to be really badass." But when did Joe Gibbs make up his mind, and does he want to stick with Ty Gibbs in 2023? Let's investigate further. However, his grandfather made it clear that his grandson will suffer consequences on Thursday. Ty Gibbs stated that unless something has changed, he was ready to accept any sanctions imposed out to him. He will be Kyle Busch's replacement in the Cup Series number 18 Toyota, according to Joe Gibbs. Joe Gibbs stated that they were attempting to resolve their differences with him. There are consequences when unpleasant things happen, and no one wanted that to happen right now. They were still in the middle of that procedure, the two of them. Ty, however, already started traversing it on foot. The war's heaviest fighting was going on at the time of what transpired. Everything is happening right now, and there has been a lot of activity. The fact that Jones will be departing JGR after the race to drive for Junior Motorsports the next year complicates the situation because he has no reason to support Gibbs in his quest for the championship. Despite this, he might even assist his future JRM teammates in undermining his chances of winning the title. Chris Bell is a significant sponsor at JGR, and Jones's father, JR, is the executive chairman of Rheem, a key supporter of Jones. Bell will compete for the Cup Championship, and Rheem management has not yet indicated that it will penalize the team for Jones's disappointing departure. Ty Gibbs, a young race car driver, has established a solid reputation for himself. His first victory in NASCAR will come in 2021, and he now has a 10-50 record. He won the ARCA title in 2017 and has been standing in for Kurt Busch since July after the latter had a concussion during the Cup Series. The day prior to Gibbs' 16th start in a Cup car, the Xfinity Championship race took place. But Gibbs has also proven to be a combative driver, referring to some of his on-track actions as dirty on the place. Furthermore, he has been criticized for a number of instances before Martinsville. Sam Mayer and Gibbs got into an argument on pit road, and while Gibbs was still wearing his helmet, Mayer began to get punched by Gibbs. Gibbs also received a $75,000 fine from NASCAR for nearly colliding with pit crew workers while competing in the Cup Series. Ty Gibb, the son of Coy Gibb, is employed with JGR, where his father, Ice Jerry, still holds the coveted title in spite of the poor Martinsville race. "Hey, see, he's my kid. It's nice that he's so aggressive sometimes, though it's necessary to take a step back. "We need to take a step back here," Coy Gibbs remarked. He had a talk with him and tried to explain to him that his actions would have consequences for Toyota and the other companies with which they work. It's possible that at the time you didn't think twice about those. He was, however, happy that they brought them up because it gives us an opportunity to talk to him about them, even more now that he is scheduled to compete in the more difficult Cup Series. The following year, Gibbs will need to make significant progress before he can change the perception that has been created of him. Despite the fact that he might have been feeling depressed after, he is well aware of the fact that he must earn the respect of his rivals and JGR teammates by demonstrating his mettle on the track. However, he must acknowledge that he failed and that he has the hardest task ahead of him. Although it wasn't necessary, he made this week challenging for himself. The fact that his entire family has roots in this squad makes it much more traumatic for him. Their anguish and wrath are all felt by him. He mentally went through every scenario a zillion times, and if given the chance, he would have taken it again in a heartbeat. Do you believe he'll suffer in his upcoming competitions, viewers, because of this realization? Please share your feedback in the section below. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for further updates. Martin Truex Jr. signed a contract extension with Joe Gibbs Racing to ensure that he would continue to drive the 19 Toyota at least through the 2022 season, after it was suggested that he would retire prior to the start of the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season. Truex will compete for the team for a fourth time in 2022, following the collapse of the Joe Gibbs Racing affiliated Furniture Row Racing. However, his contract terms have never been made public. Therefore, when the off-season antics carried on earlier, further rumors surrounding the future of the 42-year-old MAIDEN, New Jersey native surfaced. By announcing that he will be sticking around Joe Gibbs Racing for another season in 2023, Truex finally put an end to the rumors that he was retiring. He asserted that at this moment he had nothing to say about 2024. It took him 6 months to arrive at this decision, a racer who had placed first two, who had won at least 4 races in each of the previous 5 seasons, and who had finished second in the championship 4 times, including in 2017. First time since 2014 that he failed to make the playoffs in 2022. He didn't finish in the top 3 at all during the season. Despite finishing his regular season in a strong 4th place in the point standings, he made a suggestion that if it happened again the next year, he might retire. After Ty Gibbs had spent 2 years competing in the Xfinity Series, the time is perfect for Joe Gibbs to replace Truex in 2024. However, if Truex isn't quite ready to retire by then, the most likely outcome is promoting Gibbs to the Cup Series sooner as opposed to later. There are probably many questions on your mind, but we'd want to hear them. Please share them in the comment box below. We sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. We'll try to make more of these amazing videos, but we can't do it without your help. To keep updated, kindly like, share, subscribe, and click the bell button on our YouTube channel. We'll see you in our next video.